Half hour digging into the U.S. Supreme Court's landmark decision on affirmative action and its consequences here in the Sunshine State. Hello, I'm Russ McCaskey.
And I'm Nicole Gabe in for Amanda Hall. Now, less than 24 hours ago, the highest court in the land ruled that colleges can no longer use race as a factor in admissions. Week Investigates reporter Kelly Miller joins us live. Kelly, how will this decision impact Florida's higher education system?
Well, Nicole, here's what the Florida Board of Governors had to say about it. They wrote right here, this decision will have no impact on the state university system of Florida. The free state of Florida has not utilized affirmative action in our higher education system since the One Florida initiative in 1999. And while that's partly true, the decision will impact private institutions.
This latest Supreme Court decision involved two different situations. It involved the University of North Carolina, a public institution, but it also involved Harvard, a private institution. And so the U.S. Supreme Court has clearly said no college, public or private, can use race or ethnicity as an admission factor.
Dr. Aubrey Jewett is a political science professor at UCF. He said Florida universities have implemented alternative approaches to promote diversity, like considering first-generation college status or family income as indicators. Regardless, he believes the ruling leaves some ambiguity as justices debated the extent to which race-related factors could be considered. For example, Chief Justice John Roberts said the decision should not prohibit universities from considering an applicant's discussion of how race affected his or her life, be it through discrimination, inspiration, or otherwise.
There is a little wiggle room, according to the conservatives who voted, 6-3 to establish that rule. But exactly how much wiggle room there is, like in a personalized essay for an application, we don't really know yet, because even on the Supreme Court, they were arguing about what would be allowed and what wouldn't be allowed.
Do you think that lack of clarity is going to cause some issues down the line?
Oh, most definitely.
So ultimately, Jewett believes this lack of clarity may lead to interpretation differences and potential legal challenges. Now, another big question, where do Americans stand on affirmative action? I'll have that answer coming up at 5:30 here on Wink. Back to you.
All right, Kelly, thanks. Starting tomorrow, Florida will become a constitutional carry state. Now, what this means is that anyone who can legally own a gun can conceal carry without a license. Concealed carry means that you can carry a gun in a manner that is not visible to others. You still have to follow existing procedures to own a gun. Florida becomes the 26th state to enact this law.